I gotta tell you, I'm really proud of these guys. For the last backpacking trip of the year, the Scouts decided to do the Virginia Triple Crown on the Appalachian Trail, which is Dragon's Tooth, McAfee Knob, and Tinker Cliffs. 2 years ago, they decided they wanted to come over and do McAfee Knob, so we did that. A lot of fun. This time they made the decision. They planned the menu, they did the shopping, they planned the hiking route. The only thing they really didn't plan was the driving, because none of them have driver's licenses. It is real cool. This group is 2/3 Eagle Scouts. One is paperwork away from actually being officially Eagle Scout. So I'm counting him. One of the people along is a grandmother. And so when she was Scout age, she couldn't be in Scouts BSA, so she couldn't earn the Eagle. And when I was in Scouts, I never went that far. So we just leaving the parking lot now from Dragon's Tooth. We're gonna go over to the Boy Scout Trail, hang a left, and there's a camping spot, about a mile further up towards Dragon's Tooth, and that's where we're gonna camp for tonight. See you up there. Our plan is to turn left, turn the Boy Scout Trail, go maybe 0.3 to the AT, turn right, and then camp at the first spot we find. We need room for 4 or 5 tents. Hopefully there's a good spot. There is one in far out, but it doesn't look like it's good for 4, so we'll see. Yeah, so 0.3 to the Dragon Tooth Trail, and that's the blue blazed. The Boy Scout Trail is yellow blazed, but don't hold that against it. You cannot camp between here and the parking lot, and we're counting on that. We need to be able to camp someplace this way. Okay, so our plan is to turn right here, find a camping spot, and then tomorrow we're going to go back down to the cars, and we're going to actually shuttle the cars over to McAfee Knob's parking. The consensus is that we did not want to do the full, I don't know, the 13 or something miles we'd have to do tomorrow. Some of our people are not heavy duty backpackers and crazy people, so we wanted to make it sane. That's a trail going back down to the parking lot, and this is the one, the AT, heading south actually. Boy, was I worried. The description of far out said there's room for maybe a tent or 2, but we're going to actually get 3 one-person tents and 2 two-people tents set up in this little area. And it's not bad. Okay, so it's not perfect. There is a fire ring there. Somebody's made from rocks. Definitely seems that there's tons and tons of potential firewood laying around. It's really beautiful. And it was not a hard hike up either. Not at all. So we're going to try to set up and get out of here in 10 minutes, but that includes throwing a bear rope. So I don't know that we can do that. We're gonna try though. When you're climbing up to Dragon's Tooth, don't forget to turn around and look. Boy, last time I was here was 2018, hiking with my AT hiking buddies, and we're coming south down to the Triple Crown. And a couple of us got separated and delayed. It was just horrible rain as we're coming down from Dragon's Tooth, and we slowed way up. And it was safe that we did. And we ended up stopping here at this little intersection. And oh, it was beautiful. We hung out, and you know, it's a group of nice people, and so we got to sit here and we just talked like one-on-one rather than a group. And the group is nice, but one-on-one is real fun too. So I wouldn't hesitate to tell you, stay here. This is just cool. I really wanted to show you pictures from Dragon's Tooth, but our rate of progress just wasn't consistent with safety. We would, if we got up there, made it, we'd get back down to camp at 7:30 or 8 o'clock, and the sun's gonna go down at 6:30. We'd be coming almost all the way back down from Dragon's Tooth in the dark. It's not a trail you wanna do in the dark, at least not a trail I wanna do in the dark. So you get this beautiful view here. Instead, rain forecast has changed. 30% chance of rain at 5 and at 6 o'clock. You can hear the wind. That's the rain coming in. I'll let you enjoy the sunrise here. So yesterday we had two plans. One was to make it up to Dragon's Tooth and back by dark, and we set a timer that was equal to half the time we had available. Sunset was 6:30. We left at 4. We set an alarm for 5 o'clock. At 5 o'clock, that's not an automatic turnaround necessarily, but it's definitely a reassess time. Can we make it, and can we make it back down safely? The answer was no. We turned around. No remorse. It's a safety decision, but the alternate plan from the beginning was that if we couldn't do it on our first day out, we were going to do it now. This morning, today's Saturday, it's around 7:30 a.m. in the morning. As you can tell, the sun is just coming up. So beautiful, starting to wake up the valley. So great. I've let the scouts go a little bit ahead. I'll catch up to them in a minute. I want to talk with you guys for a bit. So that's the plan. Hopefully I'll make it to Dragon's Tooth to get some pictures from up there, and fill you in on some more mistakes. The troop is real happy to give me suggestions on mistakes I've made to add up for Monday mistakes. Far out shows a tent spot a little bit south of the Dragon Tooth parking lot, and that's where we're at. The far out says it's good for 1 or 2 tents, so we put 4 in there, and I think if you compromise your values a little bit, you can get a little bit more. But here, 15-20 minutes further south from the parking lot, about further south from the place we stayed that's actually marked on far out, you could actually get a couple tents in here too, nice and flat. Yeah, you're looking at it, you're seeing it right. The trail goes up. And this is what I wanted the scouts to see. This is quite challenging. It's kind of safe, really. You're leaning into the mountain. There's plenty of foot room, but it feels scary. And I wanted them to see this little part of the trail. Now they're obviously past this because I haven't caught them yet. But they also got to see the sunrise. We are back to the parking lot. There's a trail heading up. And we took advantage of this little shelter thing here. It was raining when we got here. So we put all our packs underneath there and kind of figured out a plan. And then headed up the trail. Yeah, it's been a great time. Good kids. It's just a short walk up from the parking lot to porta potties. And I don't want to gross you out, but so close your eyes if you don't want to get grossed out. Toilet paper.